There you go! Yeah!
Captain Toad Treasure Tracker, the game that we can never seem to escape from on this channel, or really any of our channels for that matter. But between all the memories that were created from our many Captain Toad projects, to the satisfying sense of tracking down the super gems and secret objectives, to being just downright bursting with adorableness, Captain Toad Treasure Tracker remains one of my personal favorite games in the Mario universe. So it's really sad surprising that we're making a Gaming Gallery episode for this game. I'm your host for today, L8RG8R2U, and in today's episode of the Gaming Gallery, we'll be discussing the beta of Captain Toad Treasure Tracker. Captain Toad Treasure Tracker began development with the idea of a simple puzzle game taking place in small, compact levels, with an emphasis on camera movement, more along the lines of Super Mario 64, as opposed to the more recent entries in the series, such as 3D Land or 3D World, which limited the player's camera movement. But there was already a problem with this idea. Who'd be the main character? If the player could jump, the levels would need to be bigger, which went against the idea of the project to begin with, meaning Mario or Luigi couldn't be the main characters. The director of the game, Shinya Hirataka, pitched the idea of turning the project into a Zelda game to Shigeru Miyamoto, but he declined on the idea. One of the reasons being that Link is a courageous hero who wouldn't run away from monsters. In the end, Shinya Hirataka decided on Captain Toad Treasure Tracker from Super Mario Galaxy to be the main character, as he felt his heavy backpack would justify his inability to jump. When the developers pitched the concept to Shigeru Miyamoto, he was actually confused about the idea and thought they were pitching making physical dioramas. Hesitant about turning the project into a full game, Miyamoto allowed the team to include some of their ideas as bonus levels in Super Mario 3D World. When Nintendo saw the positive reception to the Captain Toad levels, a full game was greenlit and full development was on the way. We'd get our first glimpse at Captain Toad Treasure Tracker at E3 2014. There's not a ton of differences between the trailers and the final game. There's a canon sequence, which doesn't appear in the final game, the level names are different in the demos as well as the general level selection screen. And there's this entire level that never actually appears in any version of the game, not even the Switch DLC. And in fact, there's quite a few unused levels that are found in the code for Captain Toad Treasure Tracker's Switch version. We'll have them all on screen, as most of them are kind of test rooms used for testing and things like that. There's a level seen in the E3 2014 trailer, a level that looks like a giant cake, which is basically the greatest thing in existence, and for some reason, all the Wii U bonus book stages are still in the Switch version, but we can't play them. Why? With all that good stuff out of the way, it's now time for some random fascinating trivia. All the intermission levels have unused thumbnails for if they were selected in a book. The Game Over screen has a power star that appears out of bounds. All the Captain Toad levels in Super Mario 3D World are still in the code for Treasure Tracker. There's also some leftovers hidden in the game's code for some work-in-progress version of the final stages that appear in the game. And last, but not least, Nintendo originally planned on including a co-op multiplayer mode in the Wii U version, where one player would control Captain Toad, while the other would help with the gamepad. This idea was unfortunately scrapped, but would see the light of day on the Nintendo Switch. That's all for today, so thank you all for watching this episode of the Gaming Gallery. If you'd like to see more Captain Toad Treasure Tracker goodness, James and I did a versus of this game on the channel for all to enjoy, and I've recently wrapped up my Let's Plays second season, where we played through all the new content in the Nintendo Switch version. And if you're still craving some random fascinating trivia, we've got a whole playlist of Gaming Gallery episodes just waiting to be viewed by awesome people like you. Thank you all for watching this episode of the Gaming Gallery, and remember that in our hearts, we are gamers.